Welcome back to part 2 of Anatomy of a Snare Drum here. I'm Curtis from FullOnDrums.com. You remember last time in our running down on how to tune a snare drum, we had with us the Chad Smith Signature, which is a pearl snare drum. It's a steel shell, 5x14, triple flanged hoops. Well, remember I said we'd be bringing its evil clone with us? Well, it's here. And to kind of make things interesting for you, what we went ahead and did, you recall that on the snare drum when I was tuning it up, I had Remos on it. I had a coated ambassador on top, and I had the ambassador hazy on the bottom. Well, just to kind of mix it up, keep it interesting for you folks out there, we put the Evans G1 and the Hazy 300 also from Evans on the bottom of the snare over here. Now, just one thing I want to kind of clear up before we move on here, and that is this. I hear different folks and different drummers talk about, well, Evans versus Remo and all, the ambassador is the same as the G1 and all that, and I want to kind of put that to rest. They are not the same head, even though on paper, okay, yeah, single ply drum head, it's coated, 14 inches, all that fun stuff. It doesn't make sense from a business standpoint for one manufacturer to try and copy another. As a consumer, to have the same sound for both companies would be useless to you. So there is the Remo sound and there is the Evans sound. They're not trying to be the other party, they're doing their own thing. Which one works best for you? We're going to let you decide. What we went ahead and did today was we brought in this little device that's called a drum dial. What this does is it measures the tension on the drum head. Remember the lugs that we talked about? This cool little spacer here, you set the drum dial up next to the lug, and it'll actually tell you the tension of the drum head. Not the tension of the lug, but the tension of the head. And you see we've got a reading here of 85. Come back over here, same lug on the opposing snare drum, 85 as well. We also went ahead and went through the same process on the bottom heads. We got a reading of 73 was what we went ahead and did for the bottom tuning. Now, we're going to go ahead and play these drums for you real quick, see what you think. Ambassador first, just a couple of hits, center of the head, no rim shot. Now the Evans. Center of the head again, but with a rim shot. Evans again. And now just some light rolls for you. Evans. And there you have it. Now, to further expand on this, we're going to go ahead and play these drums in the context of a groove with a simple kick, snare, and hat setup. That way you can hear the head choices again with maybe a little bit more of a drum set situation in mind. To make it a little more entertaining, we also brought out one of our FullOnDrums.com snare drums that we keep here in-house. It's a Gretsch USA, 6.5x14 maple and gumwood with die-cast hoops. Sam Ash Hollywood Drum Shop here in Los Angeles, California was kind enough to loan us the clone for this drum. We repeated the same process as we did with the Chad Smiths. It's the same drum head setups as both of these snares, and we also brought out the drum dial to dial both of them in. We're going to go ahead and play all 4 of these snares for you so you can check them out and hear them in their rightful setting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the kit. So there you have it. We hope you enjoyed what we did with all 4 of these snare drums today. This is Kurt from FullOnDrums.com saying thanks for tuning in.